Hello everyone. Welcome back to another session of the lesson The Little Girl by Katherine Mansfield. In my previous video, I told you about a little girl named Kezia and how and why she was afraid of her papa. Let's continue. One day her grandmother told her that her papa's birthday was next week and she should give him a surprise gift. She could make a pin cushion. Kezia worked hard. She got a piece of silk and stitched its three sides. The next step was to stuff it with some soft material. She looked for waste paper bits. She walked into her parents' bedroom. She saw nice paper sheet on the table. She tore them all into tiny pieces and prepared the cushion. She had no idea how important those papers were. They had on them a speech of the father for the Port Authority. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Everybody was looking for those important sheets of paper. Mother questioned Kezia about them. The little one admitted she had torn them to pieces. She was dragged down to the drawing room to face her papa. She was then put to bed. Father went into the room with a ruler. He beat her with a ruler on her rosy palms. She cried bitterly. She asked grandmother what God made fathers for. Grandmother tried to console her and make her forget the incident. But Kezia could never forget the unkindness of her father. On seeing him, she always put both her hands behind her back. One evening, she saw the family of Mr. MacDonald who lived next door. He had 5 children. He was a very loving father who used to play with the little ones. He was very forgiving, tolerant and cheerful. This convinced Kezia that all fathers were not alike. Some were loving, others were cruel. One day, mother had to be taken to hospital. Grandmother also went with her. Kezia was left alone in the house to the care of the cook, Alice. She had no problem during the day, but while she was put to bed, she was afraid. She often used to have bad dreams. She would see a butcher holding a knife, smiling dreadfully and coming towards her. She cried out for grandmother. That night also she had such a fearful dream. Her father heard her cry. He came to her room with a candle. He lifted her and carried her to his own bedroom. Kezia crept close to him and put her head under his arms. Father told her to rub her feet with his legs and get them warm. Father also tried, so he dozed off. But Kezia had a funny feeling of sympathy for her papa. She felt poor papa was not giant-like or hard. He worked hard all day. Being tired, he could not play like Mr. MacDonald. He was rightly angry because she had torn his important papers. She forgave him and began to love him again. She told him that he had got a big heart indeed. Students, I hope you all have understood this much. Thanks for watching this video.